Right now, the biggest idea in enterprise AI is agents. These are autonomous systems that don't just answer questions, they go out and do things. They browse, they query, they call APIs, and they chain decisions together. The pitch is irresistible. You describe a goal, and the agent figures out how to achieve it. The problem is, agents are lost without context. An agent that doesn't know your business, your data, your structure, your terminology, is just an expensive autocomplete that confidently does things fast, but sometimes wrong. So the AI industry went looking for a solution, and they landed on knowledge graphs. The idea is you give the agent a map of your business, every entity, relationship, connection, and suddenly it knows where it is. It can navigate and it can reason. It's a genuinely clever idea, but in the real world, it almost never works. Let me explain why. At its core, a knowledge graph is a way of representing information as a network. You have entities, things like customers, products, plants, and you have relationships between them. Plant A supplies product B, cost center 42 reports to division X. Now, it sounds brilliant. And instead of data sitting in flat tables, everything is connected. And you can traverse the graph, follow the relationships, and ask genuinely complex questions like, show me every product affected if this supplier goes down. This kind of multi-hop reasoning is something that traditional SQL really struggles with. So from a pure computer science perspective, these are genuinely impressive. And there's a reason why Google built one. But businesses are not Google, and finance teams are generally not full of ontologists. So here's the problem. Before a knowledge graph gives you an answer, somebody has to build it. And building it means defining the ontology. These are the rules which say which entities exist and what relationships are allowed. But the businesses that are winning with AI right now aren't the ones with the most sophisticated graph ontologies. They're the ones who figured out how to get the right context in front of a model fast and accurately. That's the game. Everything else is just interesting computer science. Now, I do love reading your comments, so please feel free to drop me a note if you've actually seen a knowledge graph deployed in a real environment. I'm keen to know if it really did survive contact with a messy ERP and what resources you required to curate these ontologies. Please drop your experience in the comments, the wins, the failures, and especially the ones that got shelved after the consulting engagement ended. Your war stories are really valuable, and I do appreciate everyone who shares their insights. See you in the next one.